These stunning lakes are not your average vacation spots. Beneath their serene surfaces lie deadly secrets that could literally take your breath away. Imagine a lake so hot that can literally boil a person alive. Or what about a lake that's acidic enough to dissolve metal? Then we have a lake that has claimed the lives of 1,746 people and 3,500 livestock. Today, we'll show you 15 dangerous and deadliest lakes in the world. From boiling geothermal pools to icy waters with undercurrents that can drag even the strongest swimmer to the abyss, our list has it all. And stick around for our number 1 pick. We'll show you a lake so lethal, it's like a ticking carbon dioxide bomb waiting to explode. So, let's get started. 14. Lake Natron, Tanzania. At the edge of Tanzania, there lies a lake so harsh and otherworldly that it seems more like a scene from another planet than part of our own Earth. Lake Natron, with its deep red waters, is not just a lake, it's a natural enigma wrapped in a riddle. Known for its extreme alkalinity, with a pH that can soar much higher than that of seawater, this lake can petrify any living creature that dares to immerse for too long. The high levels of alkaline and salt make the water caustic, capable of burning skin and eyes upon contact. Yet, in this seemingly deadly environment, life always finds a way. Lake Natron serves as the prime breeding ground for flamingos. These birds thrive here, nesting and breeding in safety, largely because the lake's hostile waters deter predators. The flamingo's ability to live and flourish in such a hazardous place highlights the incredible adaptability of nature. They create nests from the muddy mixture of the lake's water, building their homes in the very substance that keeps their potential threats at bay. 13. Dead Lake. Just by its name, you can tell that Lake Kandy in Kazakhstan is not your typical lake. Located near the southern city of Almaty, this 1,300-foot-long lake is shrouded in a long history of mystery, including human deaths, most of which were unlucky tourist drownings. However, it's not just the bodies beneath the surface that contribute to its eerie reputation. The lake's waters are believed to be inhospitable to any form of life, from small fish to frogs and native amphibians. Its striking cobalt blue color is maintained by the abundant limestone deposits and algae in its depths, and then the water remains unusually cold, failing to evaporate at a normal rate even during the warmest seasons. The lake isn't just a human graveyard either, because the earthquake which created it in 1911 also submerged a nearby spruce forest, drowning the tree roots but preserving the trees themselves, which now sprout from the lake's surface like ghostly ship masts. 12. Frying Pan Lake, New Zealand. Nestled in the heart of New Zealand's Waimangu Volcanic Rift Valley lies Frying Pan Lake. A name that might sound cozy, but is anything but. This lake, also known affectionately as the Devil's Blowhole, commands attention with its boiling temperatures that range between 45 to 55 degrees Celsius. This thing is not just hot, it's one of the hottest lakes in the world. The lake spans over 38,000 square meters and has a depth of only 5.5 meters. It emits hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide, making it a very dangerous area. The lake formed in the aftermath of the catastrophic Mount Tarawera eruption in 1886, an event that claimed over 100 lives and forever changed the topography of the region. This eruption opened a new chapter in the area's geology, creating several hotspots and geothermal features, with Frying Pan Lake as a steaming reminder of the Earth's inner strength. If you liked this video so far, go ahead, leave a like, and then you can also check out 10 most dangerous holes on planet Earth right here on our channel, Forever Green. 11. Lake Michigan, USA. Beneath its shining surface, this lake harbors a treacherous side that has earned it a notorious reputation. Known for its unpredictable and dangerous currents, Lake Michigan has been dubbed the deadliest of the Great Lakes. In 2022 alone, this lake claimed 38 lives through drowning. The high winds and mighty waves that can suddenly arise are more than just a natural sight. They create a powerful rip current that can catch even the most experienced swimmers off guard. These currents, invisible traps beneath the water's surface, can pull a person far from safety in mere moments, often with fatal results. The dangers of Lake Michigan are not a new phenomenon. Historical accounts from the lake's active maritime past recount numerous shipwrecks and lost vessels. The infamous sinking of the SS Eastland in 1915, right in the heart of Chicago, is one such disaster that stays in the local memory. A tragic event that took 844 lives. 10. Boiling Lake Dominica. Nestled in a volcanic crater, Boiling Lake in Dominica is not your typical swim spot. This lake isn't just warm, it's outright boiling, with temperatures reaching up to 92 degrees Celsius. This extraordinary heat is due to the lake's direct connection to the magma chambers below, which act much like a natural pressure cooker, heating the lake's waters to near boiling points at all times. The steam that rises from the lake casts a ghastly pall over the area, creating an eerie yet mesmerizing spectacle that attracts the bold and the curious from all around the globe. Venturing too close to this boiling cauldron, however, is strictly forbidden. The dangerous edges, where superheated steam and escaping gases meet the air, are a reminder of nature's untamed power. The risks associated with falling into its boiling depths are severe, as the lake can literally boil a person alive, making it a strictly look but do not touch marvel. 9. Lake Nicaragua. It isn't any mysterious chemical qualities that put Lake Nicaragua on this list, but its unusual inhabitants. Located in Nicaragua, this lake is the only one worldwide home to a native population of sharks, specifically bull sharks, alongside a variety of other marine species like sawfish and tarpon. The presence of sharks in a freshwater setting like this is so unusual that scientists initially thought these sharks might have been introduced by humans or were an entirely different species. Despite being only 12 miles from the Pacific Ocean at certain points, the lake is not directly connected to it. The mystery was finally solved when an experiment tagged some of the bull sharks in Lake Nicaragua, and these sharks were later found in the Caribbean Ocean. This revealed that the sharks could make the 120-mile journey through the nearby San Juan River to reach the lake. 8. Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri, USA. This popular tourist destination located in central Missouri actually holds a dark secret. The waters of the Lake of the Ozarks are polluted with dangerously high levels of E. coli bacteria, turning this tourist haven into a potential health hazard. The contamination is so severe that numerous beaches along the lake have had to be closed to protect public health. The source of this pollution is directly linked to inadequate sewage systems that discharge untreated or poorly treated waste into the lake, degrading its quality and posing a serious threat to anyone who ventures into its waters. Swimming in such conditions can lead to serious infections, as E. coli is known for causing illness ranging from minor gastrointestinal discomfort to severe life-threatening conditions. 7. Horseshoe Lake, California, USA. Surrounded by the stark contrast of dead and dying trees over an expanse of about 100 acres, this lake tells a story not just of natural beauty, but of natural danger lurking beneath the surface. The culprit behind this eerie scene is a silent killer, High concentrations of carbon dioxide mixed with the deadly gas hydrogen sulfide seeping from the Earth's crust. This toxic mix has turned Horseshoe Lake into a place of both fascination and of fear. The high levels of carbon dioxide, especially, have proven fatal not only to the surrounding flora, but also to unwary visitors. In 2006, 3 hikers lost their lives after entering a cave near the lake, where they were overcome by the concentrated gases. This phenomenon at Horseshoe Lake is reminiscent of the ancient tales of the mephitic vapors mentioned in Roman history, where natural gas emissions were known to kill animals and even humans who wandered too close. 6. Laguna Caliente, Costa Rica. Known as one of the world's most acidic lakes, this mesmerizing body of water is a boiling cauldron of acid capable of dissolving anything in its path. The temperatures here vary wildly between 71 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a steamy, otherworldly vista that changes from emerald green to stark gray and vibrant yellow. The final hue a result of the liquid sulfur that dances like specters in the air above the lake. The volatile nature of Laguna Caliente makes it an environment of constant change, mirroring the unpredictable character of Costa Rica's rich volcanic landscape. The high levels of acid in the lake, coupled with the frequent geological activity, lead to periodic explosions that send plumes of toxic gases straight into the air. These emissions are so potent that they lead to acid rain and fog, which descend upon the surrounding landscapes, corroding the lush flora and challenging the survival of local ecosystems. 5. Lake Victoria, Africa. Lake Victoria is not only the continent's largest lake, but also the world's second largest freshwater lake. Its sheer size and the stunning views it offers belie the dangers that lurk within its depths. Known for its sudden, fierce storms, Lake Victoria has a reputation for being one of the most treacherous bodies of water for boating, frequently claiming the lives of those unprepared for its capricious nature. The sudden storms of Lake Victoria are notorious for their intensity and sudden onset, catching many by surprise. The number of fatal boating accidents each year is somber evidence to the lake's unpredictable temperament, echoing the tragic tales of maritime disasters from history, such as the infamous storm on the Sea of Galilee mentioned in ancient texts. Historical references to Lake Victoria's storms date back to the explorations of John Hanning Speke, who in the 19th century named the lake after the then Queen of England. Speke's encounters with the lake's sudden storms are well documented, providing early evidence of the natural challenges posed by this vast body of water. 4. Lake Nyos, Cameroon. This lake, however, holds a dark and chilling history, one that transformed it from a quiet natural beauty into a deadly phenomenon overnight. In August of 1986, Lake Nyos became one of nature's deadliest phenomena when it spontaneously emitted a massive cloud of carbon dioxide. The eruption was so sudden and so silent there was no warning. As the heavier-than-air gas hugged the ground, it flowed into nearby villages, instantly displacing the oxygen needed for breathing. In this silent disaster, 1,746 people and approximately 3,500 livestock lost their lives in just a matter of minutes. The scale of the catastrophe placed Lake Nyos into the history books as one of the most lethal lakes in the world. This tragic event, caused by volcanic activity beneath the lake, which leached carbon dioxide into its waters, turned it into a ticking time bomb. Since this catastrophic event, degassing pipes have been installed to prevent such disasters, slowly siphoning off the lethal gases to make the area safer for the surrounding communities. 3. Lake Karachay, Russia. What might appear as an inviting lake is actually one of the most polluted and hazardous places on Earth. From 1934 to 1957, Lake Karachi served as a depository for vast amounts of nuclear waste. The Soviets' relentless pursuit of nuclear prowess in the Cold War era led them to disregard the environmental and human costs of such disposal methods. The radioactive waste deposited in Lake Karachi was so substantial that, for decades, it turned the lake into one of the most concentrated areas of radioactivity on the planet. According to some reports, spending just an hour near its shores without protection could be fatal. High levels of radioactive waste is said to cover nearly the entire lake, down to a depth of 3.4 meters. In some areas around the lake, radiation levels are high enough to kill a human in as little as 30 minutes. The history of Lake Karachi is similar to the Chernobyl disaster because both show the terrible results of mishandling nuclear materials. Unlike the accidental disaster at Chernobyl, the pollution of Lake Karachi was done on purpose, which makes its story even more alarming. 2. Lake Champlain. Lake Champlain is nestled between the natural beauty of New York, Vermont, and Quebec. While it might lack the dramatic threats of boiling temperatures or toxic substances, this expansive lake harbors a more subtle but equally frightening menace: lampreys. These ancient creatures, often described as living fossils due to their unchanged form over millions of years, are not your typical lake dwellers. Instead, they are hungry, blood-sucking parasites that have haunted waters and wildlife tales for ages. Lampreys attach themselves to fish, and yes, even humans, using their horrifying, tooth-filled, funnel-like mouths. Once they latch on, they begin to feed, draining the blood and bodily fluids of their unsuspecting hosts. The thought alone is enough to make my skin crawl. The famed King Henry I of England is rumored to have met his demise due to a surfeit of lampreys. I mean, if a mosquito's bite is considered a mere annoyance, a lamprey's grip is the stuff of nightmares. Painful, relentless, and bloodthirsty. Talking about ships, you can also check out our video on 10 most beautiful lakes on planet Earth. 1. Lake Kivu, Africa. Topping our list is Lake Kivu, located on the border between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda. This massive body of water is underlain by a ticking time bomb of geological forces that could unleash catastrophic consequences at any moment. Known for its deep waters filled with carbon dioxide and methane, Lake Kivu holds the potential for a rare and explosive natural disaster known as a limnic eruption. Has the power to release vast quantities of these dissolved gases in a violent surge to the surface. Such an event would not only release a deadly cloud capable of suffocating wildlife, livestock, and potentially millions of people living along its shores, it would also set off explosions due to the high methane content, an explosive gas when mixed with air. So, which of these deadly lakes shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments down below. And of course, if you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more thrilling explorations with Forever Green.